Hey EMbers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be going through all of my trophies on the PlayStation 5. Now, first of all, apologies for how this is recorded. For some reason, the PlayStation 5 will not allow you to record your trophies. I have no idea why, but that means that I've had to record this on the camera on my phone, so it's not the best quality. I do apologise. So I got my PlayStation 5 as a gift for Christmas 2023. And of course, we're close to Christmas 2025 now, so I've had my PlayStation 5 for around 2 years now. And so I wanted to do a video showing you all of the trophies that I've accumulated over the last 2 years. When I first started using the PlayStation 5, I wanted to platinum every game that I ever played on it, so I was very selective with the games I played. As you will see in this video, that didn't come to fruition over the last 2 years, but I do have quite a lot of platinums, so I thought I would show you all of my trophies in this video. Hopefully you enjoy, and again, apologies for the camera quality. And just one last thing before we start, I will be showing trophies, of course, so there may be spoilers for certain games, so please be aware of that. Some of the trophies may spoil the game. So we're going to start right down at the bottom. Again, apologies for the quality of this video. So as you can see up at the top, in my 2 years playing on the PlayStation 5, my trophy score is 276. I have 33 platinums, 181 golds, 387 silvers, and 763 bronze, so we're going to go through those now. So let's start with Spyro the Dragon, the reignited version. Now technically the first game I played was Astro's Playroom, but we'll see that a little bit later. So I got the platinum for Spyro the Dragon on the 2nd of January 2024. And once again, I do want to apologise for the camera quality here. There's not a lot I can do. Obviously, you can't record the TV very well with your phone, and I don't know why the PlayStation 5 doesn't allow you to record this. I don't know if there's a way to do it online, because I have seen people show their trophies before, but this is the way, unfortunately, that we're going to have to do it. So let's move on to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Not Ripto's Rage, it's Gateway to Glimmer. And I got the platinum for this on the 4th of January 2024. This is my personal favourite of all the Spyro games. Gateway to Glimmer, again, not Ripto's Rage. I am a PAL player. And there may be some parts of this video that are sped up a little bit just so we can get on, but hopefully you can watch it like this. So moving on to Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, that was platinumed on the 6th of the 1st, 2024. So I got through these fairly quickly, very easy platinums I would say, easy trophies to get. I absolutely love Spyro. I love the Reignited trilogy, but I love the originals as well. And I would highly encourage you to give it a go at platinuming these games if you haven't. Again, very, very easy games to platinum and very enjoyable. Speaking of Spyro, I don't want to say too much, but there may be a playthrough soon. And by playthrough, I actually mean a challenge video. So now we'll move on to a platinum that unfortunately I'm not proud of. This is the Sims 4. So I got this on the 14th of January 2024, and I did get quite a lot of these trophies organically, but unfortunately I panicked. I wanted to platinum it, and I did utilise the gallery on The Sims 4, so I did cheat a little bit to get this platinum. It's a regret now. I wish that I didn't do that, because it doesn't feel like an earned trophy. I mean, you can do what you want with your games and your consoles, obviously, but to me, I don't really like to cheat. I like to earn trophies, and this one I didn't organically earn, unfortunately. Still, I feel like it's not too bad, because I play The Sims quite a lot. So it's not like I just downloaded the game to take the trophy, you know? Up next, we have our first free game on the list, which is A King's Tale Final Fantasy 15. Technically, The Sims 4 is also a free game now, but it wasn't when I played it. Now, this game I found a little irritating, and you will see as we go on that this happens more than once. But why do some games have platinums and some don't? I think all games should have platinums, personally. So I did complete this, but there wasn't a platinum. So next up, one of the bigger games on this list, Gotham Knights. I was also bought Gotham Knights for Christmas 2023 as well, and I platinumed this one on the 11th of February 2024. Now, even though I have platinumed it, it doesn't show as 100% because of the DLC, the Kelvin incident, which I haven't done, and I'm not going to do, so I'm just happy to get the platinum. It doesn't need to be 100%. Now, Gotham Knights, of course, is a bit divisive because people do compare it to the Arkham games, etc., etc. It's not the most well-received Batman game out there. I personally didn't mind it. I quite liked my time in the game. Now, saying that, would I go back and play it again? Probably not. This is the first time we're going to be seeing DLC as well, so I did complete Heroic Assault and got all 7 trophies for that. But again, as you can see, I did not complete the Kelvin incident, and nor am I going to. So maybe, I don't know if I would play this game again, but I did enjoy my time with it. Then we have another one that doesn't have a platinum, which is Starlit Kart Racing. This is something that me and my husband played together, Again, another free game on the PlayStation 5 store. But with the amount of work you have to put in to get this trophy, I think it should have been a platinum, personally. Now we move on to It Takes Two. Of course, a game I played couch co-op with my husband. I platinumed this one on the 8th of April. Again, 2024, and what a game It Takes Two really is. I adore it. Now, this was not our first time playing it. We actually played and completed It Takes Two on the Xbox One, but I really wanted to platinum it for the PlayStation, so that's exactly what we did. Similarly, A Way Out is the next one. Again, playing couch co-op with my husband. Now, we platinumed this one on the 20th of April, 2024, and again, this wasn't our first time playing the game. We had previously played it on the Xbox One, but again, I really wanted the platinum on PlayStation 5. What a game. I love It Takes Two and A Way Out. Now we move on to Skyrim, which was probably the most work I've ever had to do to get a platinum. Now, I platinumed this game on the 27th of April 2024, and this, of course, was not my first time playing Skyrim. As you can see, 51 trophies, so it's the biggest game so far in terms of trophies that we've looked at. And, of course, I adore Skyrim. I really, really do. And I had to get the platinum. Again, of course, not my first time playing it on the PlayStation 5, but this is one that I'm very, very proud of. Not only did I get the platinum, but we'll see in a moment, I have got all the trophies for the DLCs as well. And one of the trophies that was the hardest to get from memory was to defeat a legendary dragon. That was a really hard trophy to get. So as you can see, I got all the trophies for Dawnguard. And as you can see, there's that defeat a legendary dragon. Very, very difficult. Hearthfire was obviously fairly easy to get the trophies for. And then, of course, you do have Dragonborn, which is one of my favourite DLCs of all time, I would say. So it was very, very fun to do this one. So yes, one of my proudest trophies, I would say, is Skyrim. Then we move on to Dark Cloud, of course, a game originally on the PlayStation 2. Now, I platinumed this one on the 2nd of June 2024. A fairly easy platinum from what I can remember. I obviously adore this game. It's not my first time playing it. There were a couple of trophies that were a little harder. Catching the fish that you needed to catch was quite difficult, I think. In fact, honestly, I think my husband did that one for me, but a very enjoyable game to platinum. Then we have a very unusual game, Telling Lies. I platinumed this one on the 5th of June 2024. Very, very bizarre game, this. It only took me about 3 hours. It's a very short game, not like anything I've ever played before. I'm sure we've spoke about it in my wrap-ups over the time. But yes, quite happy to get this one. And I think I did do a tiny bit of cheating, though, not going to lie. Then we move on to Unpacking. And we're getting into playthrough territory now, because I think this is the first game we've seen that I did an actual playthrough for on this channel. And I platinumed this one on the 10th of June 2024. A very enjoyable game, very short game. I do like Unpacking. And shameless plug, if you would like to check out my playthrough for it, I do have a playlist. And now we move on to the first platinum trophy that's not actually mine. This is actually my husband's, Destroy All Humans 2. So he platinumed it on the 16th of June 2024. I did help a little bit with the collectibles. Destroy All Humans, not really the kind of game for me. My husband had, of course, played them both before on the Xbox One, and I think he'd played them both on the PlayStation 2 as well. Not my kind of game, Destroy All Humans, but I've had fun playing it with him, and he actually needs to download and platinum Destroy All Humans 1 on the PlayStation 5, because it's doing my head in that he's got the platinum for 2 and not 1. Now, this one is genuinely upsetting for me. We have Batman Arkham Asylum. Of course, not my first time playing it. And as you can see, I do not have the platinum for Batman Arkham Asylum. And the simple reason for that is the challenge maps. I'm terrible at the challenges. So there are 5 trophies that I'm missing, technically 4, because one of them is, of course, the platinum. And this was where my platinum journey really took a hit, because this was the first game that I'd played that I didn't actually platinum or get 100% on, and it absolutely gutted me. So the trophies that I'm missing are Free Flow Silver, achieved 16 medals on combat challenges, Free Flow Gold, achieved 24 medals on combat challenges, Predator Gold, achieved 24 medals on Predator challenges, and Perfect Night, 100% complete, as you can see there. So, and then of course the platinum. So yes, this genuinely guts me that I haven't got the platinum for this. I will try and go back and grab these, but it's so difficult for me. I'm just terrible at the combat challenges. And then we had a spate where it only went downhill from there, because the next game is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Now, I really wanted to try this game because I'd heard of this franchise. I got this game quote-unquote free on Premium, and as you can see, it has not been platinumed. It has not been anywhere near completed. I'm missing 47 trophies from this game. I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you, it wasn't for me. I thought it was going to be for me based on the kind of games that I like to play, but it wasn't. I just didn't like this game, and I don't think I'm going to be going back to it. And I'm probably not going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 either. One of the biggest things for me, and I know that it's a little bit silly, but was the lack of fast travel. I do like fast travel. I know not everybody does, and it was just too difficult in that sense. So unfortunately, I don't think that's one that's going to be completed. Then we have Untitled Goose Game, which I play with my husband, just a little silly one. Again, downloaded free on Premium, or this is just free on the console, I'm not sure. As you can see, there's 23 trophies I didn't earn on this, or we didn't earn on this. We may go back and play it at one point, but it wasn't really for us. And then again, Jeanne d'Arc was again, quote unquote, another free one on Premium. And as you can see, I didn't platinum this either. I thought that I would like it once again, and I didn't. I didn't get on with this game. So 33 trophies are not earned for this one. Will I go back and earn more trophies? I don't think so. I think this is going to stay looking how it is, because I really wanted to like this game, but I just didn't. And I don't want to go back and try and, work me butt off for a platinum when I didn't like the game. Now, this is one I adore. Of course, Astro's Playroom comes free on the PlayStation 5. Now, this is my first platinum that I got, and I platinumed this on the 1st of January 2024. The reason it's higher up on the list is because they added extra DLC, so that's bumped it higher up on the trophy list. But yes, this was the first platinum that I ever got. I had never played anything like Astro's Playroom before. We are, of course, going to be talking about Astro Bot a little bit later on, but I adored Astro's Playroom. I really did. So I got all of the trophies for that, and then of course there are 2 add-ons, and I got all of the trophies for those as well. And yeah, I'd honestly never played anything like Astro's Playroom before, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy it was my first platinum. It's probably most people's first platinums on the PlayStation 5, so I'm basic in that way, but I loved it. Then we move on to the Plucky Squire, another game that was quote-unquote free on Premium. Now, I platinumed this one on the 12th of October 2024. I think I played this game the day it was released, so that doesn't happen often for me. But I loved the Plucky Squire. It was very close, actually, to being a playthrough here on this channel, but I never got around to it. I was enjoying it so much. So yes, that was the playthrough that never was. And once again, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. I know that this one is difficult to watch because of the camera quality. So here we are then with Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, again another one downloaded from Premium, and as you can see, I did not platinum this game. I have 19 trophies that I've yet to earn, and will I go back on it at one point? Maybe, but online games aren't really my thing, playing with other people. I'm a couch co-op player or a solo player, really, so yeah, this one was tough, and I didn't particularly like the game, I'll be honest. A game that I do love, however, is Lake, and of course I platinumed this one, and this again is another playthrough here on this channel. So I platinumed this on the 18th of October 2024. We are currently doing a playthrough on the DLC for this game, Season's Greetings, so please feel free to check that out. Unfortunately, Season's Greetings didn't come with any trophies. Now, one I can't talk about too much is Batman Arkham City, simply because I started a playthrough and abandoned it, so I'm only 7% of the way through. So I will get back to this one, just not right now. And then we have The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, which disappointingly, again, does not have a platinum, which I think is a bit of a shame. Now, I have 6 trophies that I have yet to earn on this, and I will go back and get these trophies, I think. I just haven't got around to it yet. I have never played another Monkey Island game other than Escape from Monkey Island on the PlayStation 2, so I did want to try another Monkey Island game. I enjoyed it for what it was, but yeah, I definitely need to go back and get those trophies. Oh, Sackboy, here we are. So again, another platinum that I don't have. Sackboy A Big Adventure. This is another one that is free on the PlayStation 5. And the reason I don't have the platinum for this is the String It Together trophy. Get a gold on the Knitted Knights Ultimate Trial. You have no idea how many times I've tried to do that. And if you've played the game, you will understand my pain. That is the only trophy stopping me from getting the platinum on this game. I played this game with my husband, couch co-op, absolutely loved it. But that String It Together trophy, look at it. It's just taunting me. It's taunting me. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, unfortunately. Then we move on to some more games that I played couch co-op, and we have Cat Quest 2, which I platinumed on the 23rd of November 2024. So we're nearly at 2025 with this video. Cat Quest 2, I absolutely loved it. Of course, played it couch co-op with my husband. I love the Cat Quest games. And we're going to move on now to Cat Quest 3, which we also platinumed on the 7th of December 2024. Now, you will see the original Cat Quest a little bit later on in this video. Unfortunately, the first Cat Quest is not a couch co-op, but 2 and 3 are. So I did go back and play Cat Quest, and you'll see that a little bit later on, but obviously it is out of order. But I adored Cat Quest 2 and Cat Quest 3. So much fun. Really, really happy that we platinumed those. Then we move on to yet another couch co-op, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, the remake. This was platinumed on the 8th of December 2024. Again, you'll have heard about my thoughts of a lot of these games on the respective wrap-ups, because I do talk about all of the games that I've played. I adored Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. My husband, not so much. He didn't like it as much, but I really, really loved that game. And then here is the original Cat Quest. I platinumed this on the 30th of December 2024. Very easy platinums, the Cat Quest games, I would say. Very, very easy. Just enjoyable. I just love them. I just absolutely love them. Now, we don't have too long left on this video, just under 10 minutes to go. I know it's a long one. I do apologise. And again, I'm sorry about the camera. So then we move on to Monopoly Madness, which we platinumed and played during Christmas time. We actually platinumed it on the 3rd of January 2025. So this is the first game on this list that I actually played this year. And again, just a bit of fun, Monopoly for Christmas. To be honest, it was actually my husband that platinumed this one because I was getting frustrated with it. I don't think it's a difficult platinum, but I just couldn't be bothered, quite frankly. So thank you for that. But of course, Monopoly, it's a Christmas staple, isn't it? So then we move on to another game which I played for this channel, and it's Killer Frequency. I platinumed that on the 7th of January 2025. And yes, another shameless plug, if you would like to check out my playthrough of Killer Frequency, I do have a playlist for that on my channel. I loved my time with Killer Frequency. It's not like any other game I've ever played before, and I absolutely adored it. I really, really did. And I am going to be doing a ranking soon of all of my playthroughs on this channel, so please stay tuned for that. Then we move on to another game that really surprised me. I got this free on premium as well, and I absolutely loved it, The Forgotten City. Again, it was going to be a playthrough on this channel, and it may still be. So I platinumed this on the 14th of the 1st, 2025. This one, of course, is very interesting, The Forgotten City, because it started as a Skyrim mod and then ended up its own game. I did a video on the food in The Forgotten City as a food historian, and it's such a brilliant game. And I think I will do a playthrough of this game for the channel, because I absolutely adore it. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. And then we move on to rather a divisive one, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So the only reason I even played this game, to be honest, was because it came quote-unquote free on premium. I know you pay for premium, but I didn't have to pay for the full game. I actually didn't platinum this. My husband platinumed this on the 16th of February 2025. Too grindy for me. He is good at doing these like grindy type things. I can't grind in video games. I'm struggling with it in a playthrough that we're doing at the moment. And my brief thoughts on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I don't think it's a terrible game if you're into that kind of thing. Not my kind of game, those kind of shooters. And of course, it's an online game as well for the most part. I didn't love it, but I'm glad that I had the experience of playing it. Then another one of my husband's games here, so there's not too much to say, Air Conflict Specific Carriers. Now, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to platinum this. I don't think that you can. It's a game that, again, we got on premium, and I didn't realise that you couldn't platinum this anymore because the online functionality has gone. Now, later on this year, I am going to be doing a video of my favourite video games of this year, and of course, Split Fiction is in there. Spoiler alert, of course it is. Here's Split Fiction. I absolutely adored this game. We platinumed it on the 12th of March 2025. It didn't take us too long after release. This is a game that I got on release, and I adore Split Fiction. We'll talk about it more in my favourite games of the year. Now, once again, this is a game that my husband actually platinumed, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've never been the biggest Ratchet & Clank fan, to be honest, but my husband loves them. So he platinumed this on the 16th of March 2025. And I have played bits and bobs of Ratchet & Clank, of course, but they've never been my favourite type of games. So in all honesty, I don't really have too much to say. This was not my husband's first time playing this game. He had played it previously, but we decided to platinum it on the PlayStation 5. And he did also play another Ratchet & Clank game on here, but it didn't have trophy support. So I don't know which one that was. Now, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, we are going to skip because, as you can see, I'm only 8% because I haven't been playing it, quite frankly. So that is one that will be platinumed, just not right now. So next we move on to a game that hands down took us the longest to platinum. So we played this couch co-op together, Gauntlet Slayer Edition. So we platinumed this game on the 18th of July 2025. And we started playing it on the 10th of December 2024. So yes, this one took so long to platinum. Again, very grindy. He did a lot of the work, to be honest. Yeah, I love Gauntlet Dark Legacy. This game, not so much, but we did have fun playing it together. So next we'll move on to Arcade Paradise. Again, this was very close to being a playthrough here on this channel, but it didn't quite make it. In saying that, I really enjoyed my time playing this. We platinumed this on the 3rd of August 2025. This was again another game that we technically played couch co-op, even though there's not really a couch co-op functionality. We bought it, actually we got it on premium, with the proviso that it was a couch co-op, and it's not. So what we ended up doing was passing the controller to each other each day in game and playing a day each. That's what we ended up doing, and I loved doing that. So yes, Arcade Paradise I thought was quite a good game. Is it my favourite game of the year? No, but I do enjoy it for what it was. Then High on Life, this is my husband's game. So as you can see, he does not have the DLC High on Knife yet, but I will be getting it for him very, very soon. So he platinumed this game on the 12th of August 2025, but he was actually playing it a lot earlier than that. I think he did a full playthrough and then left it alone for a bit, and then we went ahead and platinumed it a year later, I think. So he was playing this in 2024, I would say. Of course, we are going to be getting High on Life 2. They're not my kind of games, but he absolutely loves them. Quite an alien theme with the games he likes to play. And then we move on to House Flipper, which is an interesting one. I haven't bought any DLC for House Flipper at all. So you can see that I have got some trophies for the DLCs, but that was because of like trials or whatever. So I platinumed this game on the 15th of August 2025, and this was supposed to be a playthrough on the channel, I'll be honest, House Flipper. I thought it would be a cozy playthrough. I did record some videos, but in the end I decided against it. So again, another playthrough that never was, but you'll have to let me know if you would like to see any House Flipper videos in the future, because I could do that. Now, Spirit of the North is a game I played quite early on in my PlayStation 5 life cycle, I guess, but I went back and platinumed it quite recently, the 16th of August 2025, I went back and platinumed Spirit of the North because it was annoying me that I didn't platinum it the first time around, and I knew I could do it. Not my favourite game, Spirit of the North, but I did like it for what it was. Will I play the second one? Maybe. Now here's a game whose praises I could sing forever. Astrobot. I adored Astrobot. And again, a playthrough here on this channel, Astrobot. I have covered all of the extra DLC as well that they have released, all the free levels. So if you would like to check out my Astrobot playthrough, then please feel free to do that. Again, I do have a playlist for it. So I actually platinumed Astrobot on the 22nd of September 2024, but the reason it's so high up on the trophy list is of course because they keep adding to it, they keep adding trophies, so each time it goes further up and up and up on the trophy list. But yes, in theory, for when I got the platinum, this should be way further down the page, but loved Astrobot, of course I did. I have a feeling they're not going to release any more, but then I thought that before they released these recent speed levels, so, well, they're not really recent anymore, but you know what I mean. Again, I've done videos on all of these levels for Astrobot, so please feel free to check them out if you would like to. What a game, absolutely love it, and I'm eagerly awaiting the next Astrobot. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it certainly is mine. Speaking of not everybody's cup of tea, the next game is Dragon Age The Veilguard. So I actually platinumed this on the 13th of September 2025. I did two playthroughs of this, sorry. So I played this a lot earlier than September 2025, but September 2025 is when I platinumed it. What a convoluted way to say that. Well, it makes sense for Dragon Age The Veilguard, I guess. I enjoyed my time with this game if I take it as a standalone game. If I take it as a Dragon Age game, maybe not. But I did like this game, and, you know, I'm not going to apologise for it. I had fun, and I quite liked getting the platinum. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So we're very nearly done looking at my trophies. The next one is Zack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. So this year was the first time I played a Zack and Daxter game. Yep. How can I say the PS2 is my favourite console and never play a Zack and Daxter game? Well, I played it and we platinumed it on the 9th of October 2025. So we're getting quite close to now for this video. And Zack 2 is coming up as well. That hasn't been platinumed, as you can see, because I didn't like it at all. So my husband is going to platinum Zack 2 for me eventually. Zack and Daxter I liked for what it was. Wasn't my favourite game of all time though, I have to say. But Zack 2 I did not like whatsoever. So this one, there's a lot of work that needs to go into it, and when my husband gets around to it, he will probably platinum it, but it's not for me. I probably won't be continuing on with my Zack and Daxter journey. Finally, we have Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits, and I won't be looking at this one because it is a current playthrough here on this channel, so I don't want to spoil how far we have got for certain trophies, so we will skip this one entirely. And that's it. That is all of my trophies as of time of recording. I will tell you time of recording, actually. It is the 11th of December 2025. So you'll be seeing this a little bit later than I'm actually recording it. Once again, I do apologise for the abysmal camera quality of this video. I don't know why they won't let you look at your trophies or, record your trophies, sorry. I don't know why. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way I had to do it. So in any event, thank you very much for watching. This is just a silly video I've wanted to do for quite a while, so I hope you enjoyed it. Coming up this month, we have my favourite video games of the year and my favourite video game purchases of the year, along with lots of other playthroughs. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye Embers.